They want to feel like the person who they're with is not going to cheat on them. Whether or not they get fat, they get old, they see another new piece coming by. They want commitment. They want to feel secure.
I think another thing they want, or us black women, we want just a dude that's going to support us, and not necessarily financially, but just in life period. When we are down on ourselves or don't think we can do this, we can do that, have them come up and be like, no, babe, you can do this, you can do this, I'll help you do this, I know you can do it. So just somebody that truly has our back, because we all know we gonna have their back, you know what I'm saying? So
black women want to be loved, inside, outside, just love wholeheartedly, genuinely, show that affection, not just in home but outside of home, just loved.
Like a daddy for my kid, my baby, she has her dad, she has that. But if I'm gonna date him, like, he has to have a certain amount of criteria as far as, like, you can't be all smoking around my baby or, you know, doing all kind of stuff. You have to set an example, not to be daddy. Like, I got that.
Most guys ain't on that. They wanna be a part of you and deal you, but they don't want to deal with women and their kids because they might have some
baby daddy drama.
Baby
they don't
daddy
want their
drama.
kids. Men don't want their kids around another man. You know,
As
they
a
don't
woman,
play
how
all
do you
that.
feel about if you date a man that has custody of his kids, where his kids are in his life full time? How do you feel about that, dating a man with kids that's taking,
I
care of
like
his kids
that.
full time?
I was dating somebody and he had his kids, 2 girls, and I liked it. Like, I mean, I watch kids for a living, so being around other people's children is
You
what
was
I
a role
do.
model for him.
Right,
But role
exactly.
model for kids.
Not yet. I want them like now, but unfortunately, I don't have.
So you
them
didn't
right now.
mind if you was dating somebody that had kids, even though you don't have kids. Wow.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want to be
like
bothered
it.
with nobody's kids.
I have fun.
I
They're
love
really
kids.
girls.
I would love to be around, you know, as long as they ain't too grown. Like my baby, I know I gotta tread lightly with that one. You know, I can't be just throwing her off in the, you know, can't do him like that. He might get scared. But I mean, I would love, you know, to do like a play date. You know, like me with my daughter and him with his children, or not this guy, but you know, somebody else.
Do you think when you're dating someone with kids do you think you should introduce them to your kids sooner or later?
Later.
No, later.
I don't know.
Later.
I have to disagree on that.
You can know I have her, but you ain't gonna be all around my baby.
I don't know. I guess I think you should introduce. Well, me, I introduce, and I don't know. Maybe this
How
is a mistake. Soon,
The second you get the number?
sometimes, not that soon. Not that soon.
Like today? Like if I get your number today and I'm a dude, you're gonna be like, hey, by the way, this is KK. She your
Not that soon. Maybe
cheerleader.
like, I don't know. I mean.
Like 2 weeks? Like what?
I think you should just, I don't know, my thought, I think you should just introduce the guy. You don't want to wait like 6 months into, you know, letting the person you're dating meet your child. Because then what if things don't work out?
I agree with that. Even though I don't have kids, I agree with that.
I mean, it shouldn't be the first minute, but then it shouldn't be too long. Like how soon is too soon to meet?
That was in Steve Harvey's book.
Yeah.
Don't wait 6 months.
Don't wait
You
6
should
months.
introduce them sooner than
But
later.
don't introduce like 2 days after you meet them.
Well, is it introduce your kids, or is
I'm
it
talking
let them
about-
know that you have children? Because I just simply didn't. I dated after their dad, but unless we were getting ready to walk down the aisle together, you're not gonna meet
not gonna be
my
around
kids. You're not gonna.
Well, that's true. It
And it's-
depends on
and-
what kind of relationship it is. If it's something serious, then yeah. But if you just gone,
Yeah, if you just
But
dating,
will you know that
yeah,
before
my daughter-
6 months? I mean, like,
you
what happened?
know that before
You know
6
that.
months.
I think you know.
that after the first date.
But y'all
you
been
know.
walking down the aisle.
I think you know, but I think also as a mom, and this is just my own personal hang up, I think as a mom, you know, you simply can't. Like, I had a daughter and a son, and they're watching me and they're seeing what I'm doing. And you know, if I choose, because quite honestly, up until recently, I could change weekly. Not anything that the dude did, but I just get bored pretty quickly.
Right,
and it don't even have anything to do with it, but I was in a marriage for so long that once I got out of it, I was like, woohoo, you know, so I started kicking it. So I could not, first of all, my son, that's a horrible thing to see his mother with dudes in and out, in and out. Secondly, I have a daughter who's also looking at me, so it's
her see you with the man of the month every week.
exactly, you know. And I know women who don't, you know, they're like, it's my life, I take care of my kids, and I, you know, whatever. But you got to consider the source, I think, or the
I'm really
situation.
guarded with my baby because I am still young and I am single, and although I'm not dating a lot of guys or anything like that, it's just like I don't know what I really want. I don't have a future in as far as like dating. Like I'm more focused on school, like, and getting a career than dating a guy. So I may just see you for what men suppose, you know, that little thing that we get from men. We, you know. But other than that, I don't think I want to introduce. You could know that I have her. I could talk about her all day. But as far as you coming around eating dinner at our dinner table, I think I'm cool on that.
And I also think it's more traumatic with the kids. You bring them around these certain people that come into their lives, and then, you know, kids grow attachments real quick.
Very quick.
And then all of a sudden, you done went and broke up with this person, and you got another person. They like, what happened to the other person that was here last week or 2 weeks ago? Or, you know, they was really starting to feel that person. Now all of a sudden, you know, that person